Morning folks, another beautiful winter's morning in Salem, and we've got just white noise all around us and beautiful plants that are just thriving with their roots hanging in the water with all natural nutrients from fish. And this is something which we see as quite normal for our winter production. Now most people, remember, we've just been through a very cold snap where our temperatures went down to below zero. How do we get plants that are looking like this when temperatures are that low in the mornings? And normally we would have frost damage, especially if you're farming outside. Well, our systems, our aquaponic systems, are designed to be able to mitigate root zone temperature. And that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about this morning very quickly. Obviously we cover this in a huge amount of depth in our training courses, but managing root zone temperature is one of the reasons why plants thrive. If they have an ideal plant root zone temperature, their performance is brilliant, and the microbes that provide food for the plants are at their optimal. Right, managing temperature, and specifically we've got these cone-shaped fish tanks designed by us, built for us by Jojo, that food grade, UV stable, first generation plastic that don't leach dioxins into the water. They meet the SANS requirements for food grade. Very important that you have food grade components in your system, by the way. But managing temperature has to do with your fish housing, and specifically we want to manage the ambient temperature in the fish house. We don't normally put our fish houses in the aquaponics unit. They are normally separate. But the very important issue I'd like to talk to you about this morning is flow rate. The flow rate of water into our fish tanks during winter. What we do is we slow it down. Our fish are less active during winter, but they still produce ammonia metabolically, but we slow the flow rate down into our fish tanks during winter. We obviously have air, and we use warm air to manage the temperature. Our fish are thriving in these systems. The fish thriving gives us a thriving biological population, and that population gives us good nutrient. Plants thrive as a result. We have very few pest and disease issues, as you saw in the beginning of the video. These are just some of the issues that we cover in depth and much more during our training courses. But there's items there, issues and solutions that you won't find answers for if you just look on the internet. We do all of this on our training course, and it's not just your average training course. It is the best thing you'll ever do with that money that you've got. I promise you, the mistakes that you would make without doing training are going to cost you